Hi everyone, welcome to Review Channel. Today I'm going to do an unboxing video and then a quick demo on how to do the initial settings for this Android TV. So it's an Acer 32-inch LED TV. This is having a Dolby audio and an inbuilt Chromecast, and also this is a dual band TV which is having a two-way Bluetooth connection, and also this is a latest 2022 model that has a HDR10 plus, and then it has wide color gamut. And few of the best things are the frameless design, which is very nice to see, and then pretty much it has a very good build quality, and then this also has a digital noise reduction, micro dimming, and also blue light reduction, and then super brightness. This has a 24-watt speaker and also a Dolby audio like it's mentioned in the box, so that is pretty nice to know. And then it also has a nice processor which is around 64-bit processor and an 8 GB inbuilt storage and a 1.5 GB RAM. And this comes with an Android 11, and then you can install various applications. So let me do an unboxing. So once you open the box, you get to see what it has: the stand that you can put on the tabletop, which needs a small installation. I'll also show you on the video, and also a package which has the remote, and you also have a couple of batteries and a manual, and also a connector that you can connect the VGA cables as well. So let me keep that aside, and then let's see how the TV is kept. So they have kept a pretty good packaging, and then I don't think there is a stand that you can use, so the wall mount stand is not provided in the box. So I'm thinking this is more in terms of a cost reduction. They haven't kept it in the box. So once you open up the packaging, you would see that it has pretty nicely wrapped, and also looks like they have put a screen protector on the LED TV, and it has various informations around it, so saying that it's branding and then various application. It has Chromecast, Dolby, and other things. So the packaging seems to be pretty nice, and then the build quality as of now it's nice, and some information on the LED TV itself mentioning about the power consumption, and then there's a 3-star rating. And they have two speakers, down-firing speakers at the bottom, and also you can see this is where you have to put the table mount stand. And it has an LED light to show that the TV is on, and then it doesn't have multiple buttons. It's only one button that you have to use to navigate without the remote. So let me do an installation of the tabletop stand quickly. So that's pretty straightforward. You have two screws, you have to place them on the right positions, and these stands are a bit sturdy, and then also it's a dark gray. It's not something that other brand gives. This is a glossy finish. It's nice. And at the back you have multiple ports. It has an audio out, and also it has a couple of HDMI ports and then two USB ports, and also the video jack where you can connect the 3 pins, the yellow, red, and then the white cables if you have an old model, and then the power cable. And this is pretty nice in terms of build quality. As I can see, this has an aluminum frame, as it's a frameless design, so that's nice. Let me open up. So it has a screen protector which you need to remove before you turn on the LED TV. So let me turn on the TV and then show you how the setup goes in. So once it boots up, it puts the logo, and then it would take a few minutes to load the initial Android. So this is an Android 11, and also it has Chromecast like I mentioned. So while it loads, let me tell you about the connectivity. Like I mentioned, this is a very important on nowadays, where it has dual band Wi-Fi. So it supports both 2.4 gigs and 5 gigs. And the remote is pretty nice, and then the build quality of the remote is nice. It has dedicated buttons for Netflix, YouTube, Prime Video, and then Disney Hotstar, and also a voice button. So to do the pairing, you just have to press the home button and then the OK button closer to the LED TV, so that it pairs the initial setups. So it started pairing. So it's a very simple and quick setup. Okay, so it's successfully paired, and then now it gives the various instructions on what's your location and do you want to do a quick setup. So it has a feature where you can have an Android phone. If you have one, you can just open that app, and then you say okay Google, and then you can set up the device using an Android phone, which is pretty simple. And I think so. This is a pretty simple setup that you can do. So let me open up my phone and then start doing the setting up as well. So if you can pull out your Android phone and then say OK Google, and then you say set up my device, and then it can connect onto your device. It will show you. Once you select it, it would start connecting, and then it would ask to send the data. So after you do the pairing, it would copy all your existing data from the other LED TV or any other TV that you have, and that would help you. So it's a pretty simple setup that you can do. So while we are doing it, this is a 60 hertz display. It's a 720p like you mentioned, and then the power consumption is around 55 watts. It's a 32-inch LED TV, and then it has very good connectivity like I mentioned. So this is Bluetooth 5.0, and then it also takes in that you can pair it as a speaker and then play audio out of it too. So let's copy all the data to the TV, which you need to confirm. And in terms of the HDR, this is an HDR 10 plus, and this doesn't have HLG support. I think the other models that are 43, 50 inches of Acer has HLG support, and also so the quick setup, it's continuing. It is pulling all my data, and then it's going to take a few minutes to do that, and it's going to have a terms and conditions that you need to accept. And then also it will going to utilize your location based on the Wi-Fi connection. It will take all the location data, and it's going to take a while to load. So also you can use your voice to control the TV, as it's a Chromecast inbuilt, and you can also get some personalized results based on your search on your Google on the account that you are tied up with this. So now you're all done. I think this would be the last instruction, so that now it would load the Android 11. So few final setups on where you're going to use TV. It's a home, and then you're going to use it in India. So put it on based on your location, and then you can also do scanning if you're going to connect your antennas to it, so that you can also pull the television data. Let's see how it loads up. So it loads up the Android 11, and I'm going to play a video that I've put out long back. So this is a Kodak TV unboxing video which had around 11k views, so that's really good. So I'm wanting to say that this doesn't have a stand in the box like I mentioned, so you will have to buy that separately when you get the installation person visit your home. The audio is pretty good. So like I mentioned, it's 24 watts, and then it has various options. You can put it on sports, standard, movie, news, and also let me show you how much of a storage that you would get. So the available space on this TV is, it's an 8 gig storage. It takes around, system takes around 3.84 gigs, so you get another 4 gigs on it, and then it's 1.5 GB RAM, so it's pretty smooth. You can also change the language if you need. I think this is a really good, well-built LED TV. I would give a thumbs up for this TV, and this is a very good value for money. And I bought it for around 9,000 Indian rupees, and it had a cashback deal on top of that. If you like the video, please do subscribe and then hit the bell icon so that you would get a notification on my next videos. Until then, keep watching my videos, and then subscribe to the channel is very important so that it makes me put more videos. So thank you all for watching, and then a quick show on what was on the packaging. So it had the batteries and the remote. So thanks for watching the review channel.